Hey guys, I'm back with a new video. In this video we'll learn about a very important topic, and that is modules in Python. But before working with them, let us understand what a module is. So coming to the definition, modules work on the concept of division. So let us put light on this, on what I mean by division here. Now modules are small, self-contained chunks of code that are reusable and offer certain functionality in your code out of the box and can be exposed to other files that may require them. So what programmers want is to design their programs in such a way that it is modular, where each module is responsible to do a piece or task, and then we are concerned about what the module does and not how it does so. So what we do is we split and organize our code into multiple files, and each file then exposes a set of functionalities that you can use in your application and can even be exported to other applications and reused if required. So that is one of the major advantages of using modules. In essence, the splitting of code into multiple files is just like splitting of responsibilities assigned to each file that they should perform. So let me go back to the rock paper scissors game that we made in one of our videos, and in that video we made use of a module, and that module is known as random, where we used a choice method that the random module exposes, and we were able to generate random choices for CPU from the list of available game choices. Now that was a module that Python provides us, but what if I want to create my own custom modules? Can we do that? And the answer is yes, of course we can do that in Python. But first, let us see some built-in modules. So some of the built-in modules that I will be covering in this series are random, requests, RE, which is the regular expressions module, the datetime, and JSON, and more. Next, let us see the syntax for importing modules. Now to import a built-in module that is provided to us by Python, we can make use of the import keyword and specify the name of the module, or we can import a certain functionality from a certain module. So I can say from module name import a certain functionality. Okay, so let us go back to our editor and write some code based on modules. I'm back in my editor. Let us work on modules. So let us import a core module that is provided to us by Python library. So I'll import math, and now I want to print the square root of 87. So I can say print math dot square root. So sqrt is the method that the math module exposes to us, which we can use for performing mathematical operation. Square root, pass on 87 and run the file, and you can see we are getting 9.32. The other way of importing the sqrt function is from math. So from the module name, import the functionality, which is square root. And then what we can do is we can omit the module name and the dot and run the file. And you can see this gives us the same result. So these are the two ways of importing modules and using the functionalities that they provide us. So now let us see how we can create our own custom modules. So what I will do is I will define a new file, and I will name it as games.py. And let us define some code here. So we will expose certain functionalities of this file to our main.py file. So let us define a list of games, favorite games, set that to a list of games. So Counter-Strike, The Witcher, and Need for Speed, and Call of Duty. And let us go back to our main.py file. So down here, let us try to import this list into our main.py file. So I can say import games. So this is the syntax one for doing this. And then I can see the module name dot and the functionality name or the function name, or in this case the list reference that we are having. So favorite games, and let us run the file, and you can see the list is getting logged to our terminal. So the list that we defined in games.py file is now exported, and we are able to use it in our main.py file by just importing the module name and then accessing the variable in which this list is sitting. Now the other syntax for importing the favorite games list can be from games import favorite games, and then you can print favorite games. And let us run the file, and you can see this works as well. So now we are getting the variables that we need from other file into our main.py file. So let us go back to our games.py and let us define some functions there. So let us define a function here, and we will import this function into our main.py file. So I can say def play game, and let us import the core module random for generating a random choice, just like we did in our rock paper scissors game. So let us import that right at the top. Import random, or better would be to import the module first and then import the choice functionality from the random module. And now I can say current game, and let us say choice, and pass on the list of favorite games to the choice method, and then I will print I am playing current game. Let us go back to our main.py file and try importing this function there. So back in my main.py file, I will say from games import favorite games, and then comma, and the name of the function is play game. And to run the function from our main.py file, I can say play game and the invocation parenthesis, and let us run the file, and you can see we're getting I am playing Need for Speed. So this was a short video on modules where we discussed in great depth what is a module, why we need them, and how to create our own custom modules. So in the next video we'll see how we can work with many other awesome modules that Python provides us. So if you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for all the upcoming uploads, and I will see you guys in the very next video.